In this media, you will learn about high-voltage systems. The use of high-voltage electrical systems in ships is on the rise. In order to reduce the current, a high voltage is required. For instance, consider a system with voltage at 400 volts, and the current produced at 3,300 amperes. It is equivalent to a system of the same power with voltage at 6 kilovolts or 6,000 volts and the current produced at 220 amperes. In maritime parlance, voltage above 1 kilovolt is called high voltage, and voltage below 1 kilovolt or 1,000 volts is called low voltage. 3.3 kilovolts, 6.6 kilovolts, and 11 kilovolts are the typical high-voltage systems in marine. The following are the high-voltage equipment which require HV installation. Generators. High-voltage switchboard with protection devices, switchgear, and instrumentation. High-voltage motors for compressors, air conditioners, propulsion, and thrusters. High-voltage cables. Step-down transformers, high voltage to low voltage, for low-voltage consumers. High-voltage 6.6 kilovolt and 2.9 kilovolt step-down transformers for motors and propulsion converters. For any person doing electrical work on high-voltage systems, the main hazard or danger is high-voltage electrical shock. After the 2010 Manila Amendments, the Standard of Training Certification and Watchkeeping Convention, STCW, has made training on high-voltage systems mandatory for senior engineering staff who work in electrical power plants above 1,000 volts. Risk assessment must be carried out in high-voltage switchboards and equipment before any personnel is allowed to work. A permit to work or work authorization must also be in place before starting work on high-voltage systems. Earthing down procedures and isolation procedures must be drawn with utmost care. Thus, you have learned about high-voltage systems.